So there's this guy named Ezra Cohen. He's a broker and has his own podcast, right? Well, one day he meets this fashion designer named Amira Mohammed in a pretty random way. She was parked outside the building where Ezra works, all frustrated with her GPS. Hey, welcome to Real Savant. We've got all the latest movie recaps and reviews, with some sweet commentary to boot. Come hang with us and level up your film game. Don't forget to like and share our stuff, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a review. Ezra, thinking she's his Uber driver, hops in her car without second thought, which obviously leads to a pretty awkward situation. But hey, he tries to make it up to her by taking her out to lunch. Turns out, they're both feeling each other, even though they come from totally different backgrounds. Ezra's Jewish and Amira's Black, and her parents are big followers of the Nation of Islam. So Amira and Ezra take the step and move in together. But Amira's dad, Akbar, ain't too happy about it. He'd rather his daughter date someone from the Nation of Islam. Anyway, 6 months into their relationship, Ezra takes Amira back to his folks, Shelley and Arnold. When Shelley starts talking about how accepting they are of everyone, including their daughter Liza, who's part of the LGBTQ plus community. And then she brings up the BLM movement, and Ezra's like, "Mom, let's take this convo somewhere else, please." So Ezra's planning on popping the question to Amira, but before he can do that, his buddy Mo tells him he should meet with Amira's parents first. They decide to meet up at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles joint to chat, but let's just say it doesn't exactly go according to plan. Amira's dad, Akbar, gives Ezra the stink eye and makes it clear he's not exactly thrilled about the idea of his daughter marrying him. So, when Amira comes home after that awkward meeting with her parents and Ezra, she tells him her mom spilled the beans about how weird it was. But even though things didn't go smoothly, when Ezra pulls out the ring box to propose, Amira doesn't hesitate to say yes. After that, Ezra's feeling all fired up to pursue his true passion for podcasting, so he decides to quit his boring old job at the brokerage firm and go all in on his podcasting dreams. Fast forward a bit, and the lovebirds invite both sets of parents over to their crib to talk wedding plans over a nice dinner. So that dinner the parents had together? Yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. They ended up arguing over Farrakhan's anti-Semitic views, and things got even worse when Shelley accidentally set Akbar's kufi on fire. Oops. To try and smooth things over, Ezra and Amira decided to set up some one-on-one hangouts with their future in-laws. Ezra spends a day with Akbar, but it's not exactly smooth sailing. Akbar seems determined to bring Ezra's self-confidence down a notch, even criticizing his decision to quit his finance job to pursue podcasting. And then he takes Ezra to a barber shop where he totally fails to conform to the dress code. But that's not all. Akbar drags Ezra to a basketball court in Inglewood, which is mostly a black neighborhood. And then, to make things even more awkward, he urges Ezra to play in a pickup game. Yikes! So get this. When Akbar takes Ezra to the basketball court in Inglewood, he thinks he's gonna embarrass him by filming him with his phone. But it turns out, Ezra's actually a pretty good baller. Akbar's totally surprised, but maybe just a little bit impressed too. Meanwhile, Shelley decides to take Amira out for a spa day. But let's just say things don't exactly go smoothly. Shelley's totally clueless and keeps making Amira uncomfortable with her microaggressions. And the worst part? She doesn't even realize what she's doing wrong. When it's time for Ezra's bachelor party, he and his buds head to Sin City for a wild weekend in Vegas. But things take a turn when Akbar unexpectedly shows up to join in on the fun. And if that's not bad enough, he insists on tagging along with the boys to the strip clubs. Oof. So get this. During Ezra's bachelor party in Vegas, he knows Akbar is keeping an eye on him, so he decides to skip the wild and crazy stuff. But then, his friend starts talking about all the crazy stuff he's done in the past, and Ezra's character comes into question once again. Yikes. At the same time, Amira is having her own bachelorette party in Palm Springs with her friends. And guess who shows up? None other than Shelley and Liza. But things don't exactly go smoothly. Shelley accidentally makes a racist remark during a party game. And to make matters worse, she ends up ripping off one of the guests' wigs by mistake. Talk about awkward. So things come to a head at the rehearsal dinner. Ezra and Amira pull Akbar and Shelley aside separately to have some real talk. Ezra calls out Akbar on not trusting his love for Amira, while Amira tells Shelley about her insensitive attitudes on race. After their talks, Ezra and Amira realize that their relationship has too many obstacles to overcome and they make the difficult decision to call off the wedding and break up. Fast forward 3 months later, and Ezra takes to his podcast to share some deep thoughts. He makes a powerful point that no matter how hard we try, people of different races can never truly understand each other's experiences. It's a real heartbreaker, but it's important to face these issues head on. As fate would have it, both Akbar and Shelley hear Ezra's moving speech and take it to heart. Akbar is so inspired that he reaches out to Shelley to make amends, using a shopping trip as a ruse. They invite Ezra and Amira to a chic boutique where they offer their sincere apologies for their past behavior. Thankfully, Ezra and Amira accept their apologies and all four of them head inside the store. To their surprise, they discover that the entire shop has been transformed into a wedding venue, complete with a rabbi and a minister from the Nation of Islam. With friends and family in attendance, Ezra and Amira exchange vows and begin their new life together as a married couple. It's a joyous occasion for both families who come together in celebration of their love. Thanks for tuning in to Real Savant. Today, we're discussing the independent film You People and how it stands out from other films with its unique storytelling. If you enjoyed our discussion, please hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. We're always exploring the latest and greatest in movies, TV, and pop culture, so there's always something new to discover. Thanks for being part of the Real Savant community, and we can't wait to share our next review with you.